Hello, Arwa Ben. Welcome. Game show.
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Can you see me, hear me clearly?
Yes, yes. Audible, visible clearly. So I
Uh,
welcome all viewers of Bohra Shoutouts as well as Go Fit Arwa, Go Fit with Arwa, Go Fit by Arwa. So પહેલા તો મેં viewers ને પૂછવા ચાહીશ કે કેટલા લોકોને ખબર છે કે અરવાબેન ની હમણાં કરંટ લોકેશન શું છે. અગર અરવાબેન ને
Everybody's
બરાબર follow.
confused. Everybody's confused where I
Yes.
am.
Even I was
Everyone's
supposed to
confused.
think that you are in Kuwait, but the video you sent, I got to know that you are not in Kuwait.
Yeah.
So કેટલા લોકો જે લોકોને exact location ખબર છે. Oh, Zen's says she's in UK. Okay, right. So people are updated about you.
Yes. Because I
Okay,
do post and share with all my followers ki what's happening. So of course,
right, right, right. That's the benefit of proper content strategy that our
yes,
followers are getting updated by our
yes, definitely.
things.
Yeah.
A great personal brand, I would say. Okay. So quickly, let me give a short introduction. Arwa Bin has done MBA in healthcare. She's a certified personal trainer. She's certified self-defense instructor. She has done diploma, international diploma in fitness, and she's also a pilates teacher. So we have a well-educated, well-informed person, and we are going live for the second time, right, Arwa Bin?
Yes, yes. Second time.
Okay. Yes. So પહેલા તો અમે જાણવા ચાહશું કે તમારી ફિટનેસની જર્ની કઈ તરહ શરૂ થઈ. Is there any interesting story behind that કે પહેલા અરવાબેન 100 kgs ના હતા અને પછી એ ધીરે ધીરે ફિટનેસ જર્ની શરૂ કરી and then people started joining.
Actually, it was a very interesting journey for me to kind of discover what my strengths are. So as it is, I was not very obese. It was you know how generally if you know कि Kuwait na lifestyle is also very different. But now that I've moved here, I've understood that Kuwait's lifestyle is so different. It's even compared to India. So all of us in Kuwait, like majority of the people in Kuwait are very unhealthy. Nay, the thing is that since everybody is unhealthy, so we don't even realize that it has reached to a level. Majority of the
Okay.
people I know are obese. So it was the same for me as well. And because we grow up in that environment, so we don't realize it. But then, of course, you reach a certain age due to social media, due to everything you watch, and you realize that no, you are it was not more about the weight, but no, I'm unhealthy and I need to work on my health, not just
Hmm.
to fit in any clothes or to nothing like that, just to get healthy. That's when I started. And as I started working out and eating healthy, so I realized there's so many benefits. It's not only, like I told, it's not only about weight loss, so many benefits like your hair start getting better, your mental health starts getting better,
Right.
your generally you get more much stronger and fitter, you feel also so good throughout the day. So I realized, and I got so interested in this subject that I went ahead and took all the necessary degrees and diplomas, whatever was necessary, and then I finally started sharing the same thing with, because I undergone the entire thing, and I realized that it's so good that I really wanted to share it with other women as well. So that's how it started 8-9 years back.
Okay.
Very
So like
simple, straightforward, yeah.
you started being passionate towards the field and then you started with the
Yes,
profession.
yes, yes. And
Right.
then I realized that even slowly in Kuwait also the health awareness increased so much that now everybody, the mindset only has changed regarding fitness. At least people are aware that they are unfit. They might not be taking the necessary steps, but at least they're aware. So that's also very nice. It will take time, but it's a very good start for Kuwait at least.
Okay. So as we discussed કે લોકોને ખબર નહીં હોતી actually કે being healthy શું હોય. So in one sentence, what would you define being healthy is?
I would say that as long as you can do all your work by yourself, you don't
Hmm.
see that my knees are cracking, your back is hurting. You don't need to be dependent on anyone. Being independent for everything is being healthy. That I don't need to depend on anyone for anything.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's dive into the
Yes.
topic for today, like health, most common health issues faced by Indian women. तो पहला तो मैं पूछीश कि why specifically we are talking about Indian women?
More specific. I've been training women of all countries and all nationalities and all ages also. But majority of the women that have been training are from India. When you say India, it's every all the neighboring countries also. We have similar lifestyle like Pakistan and everybody similar lifestyle. So it's all comes under one thing only. So I've been training women 7 to 8 years, these specific women. So apart from the knowledge that I've actually the formal knowledge I've taken, experience also counts a lot in this industry. So my major even followers are from India only. So that's why I thought it's a very good topic to specify, because women, if I only talk about women, so we cannot say, because like for example, if I see ladies in UK, they're very different. So I didn't want to like generalize Indian women specifically. That's why I
Okay.
chose this topic, and the awareness is very much required.
Okay. So let's talk, like, what are the actual very common health issues which
So
women are facing?
yes, there are honestly many, but today I thought that I will just focus on three. So the first one I would say is poor mental health. In India and Kuwait, generally Indian women all over the world, lots of studies, lots of surveys have showed that Indian women, 87% of Indian women actually are in some kind of stress throughout the day, like throughout
Right.
the day. And this you would notice, if you would notice among yourselves, among your parents, your everyone around you, that there is some of the other stress going on throughout the day. And the reason is that there are two things to it. First, women have a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders, lot of
Hmm.
responsibilities. It could be that due to stereotypical condition, that women are supposed to be doing this, women are supposed to be doing this, women are supposed to handle a household, plus they're supposed to handle work also. bahar jaine. So this conflicting, the stereotypical thing that is imposed on women is one of the biggest reason for stress. And the second is the intrinsic like nature of also women, that women generally have a very people pleasing attitude, that you want to please everyone, you want to please your parents, you want to please your in-laws, you want to please your everybody at work, everything. And this I don't want to generalize, okay, definitely, but over my experience of so many years, I have experienced this. And definitely it's not the same for everyone, and don't offend anyone, but still this is the majority of this is we have to accept it, that this is the majority it is. And women generally have a very intrinsic nature, and we're always thinking ki, always wondering on ki, if my family, my everything is okay, if my this thing okay, if work okay. But how many times can you actually recognize the things that are wrong with you only, something that is going
Right.
wrong with you, we fail to realize it. We always talk thinking about others. Women are also generally very soft nature, they have a very caring nature. Definitely not all, but just think about a mom. When you think of a mom only, you will see a very like soft nature, who's always worrying about everyone, who's always worried if you've eaten, if you've done this, if you've done this, everything. So that is one of the biggest yes reasons.
We really had a great talk on Mother's Day special કે એ
Yes,
લોકોને
yes,
ભલે તાવ હશે
100%.
या पेन હશે બટ એ લોકો કામ કરા જ કરશે કે
Yes,
મારી ફેમિલી બરોબર રહે એ લોકો પેલા જમી લે એ લોકોને બધું અચ્છું મળે but now
mothers,
it has to
mothers,
change. We have to
exactly.
take care of yourself too.
How many times I feel ki so many, like we have so much of stress. We have stress, like our own self doubt stress. Ki am I looking nice? Am I doing this nice? Work related stress, work conflict. Ki am I giving enough time to my work also? Am I giving enough time? So much stress, and it is when we talk about poor mental health, it is not you will not have just one stress. Ki only I have my body image issues. That is, there's so much that goes on. Due to this, we have so many health issues, such as we have PTSD, we get mental health issues. So many women fall in depression. So many due to mental health also, you can have physical health issues like PCO. Like so much is there, and the only problem is that we don't have that much awareness to recognize it. So many of our moms or so many of ladies around us might be having depression, but we are not even we don't have that knowledge to recognize it. So I feel why should we take the help of others if we ourselves can help ourselves, like I told in the beginning of the life, just be independent. So I would say there are three things that every woman can do that will help her reduce her mental stress. The first is definitely just accept it that you cannot be perfect in doing everything. And
Right.
like I talk to a lot of women in my class and generally also, and they have their thing in their mind that before I have to at least, like, for example, do laundry 3 times a week. I have to cook something every day of the week. I have to get this done. I have to get this done. Nice, most of the times it happens that nobody's telling you, only you yourself have imposed it कि મને તો કરવાનું જ છે, મને આ કરવાનું જ છે. So the first
Standard.
thing is to, yeah, exactly. First thing is just to relax. Even I had this. I would also be like, I have to complete this before the day and I have to complete this. Now, slowly, as we grow older, we realize that now, slowly we realize that it's okay if I don't clean 3 times a week. It's okay. So it's just slowly I've also started, lowering my own expectations.
Hmm.
So the first thing is just to accept कि नहीं था, it's okay. Slowly starting you will find it difficult, then
Hmm.
slowly you will get used to it. And then you will realize that you have, because this has happened with me also. And now I have like more peace of mind because I have stopped putting so much expectations on myself. Be it my personal life, be it my with GoFit. The second thing is definitely shared responsibilities. Ki you have to get your kids, if you're living, I'm talking about married women, if you're living with your in-laws, you have to get your kids, your husbands, everybody to share the responsibilities of the house. I know Indian women, especially in our community, it might be different for every house. I cannot put a assumption कि ये नहीं था तू, but I'm now, over the years things have changed, but shared responsibilities. And the third one is, like I talked about 2 points. That's the first one. Again, it's sharing responsibilities. Third one is stop putting expectations, and the third one is to stop caring what so many people think. To खुद से impose it करियो चाहिए. There's so much of stress, like I talked in the beginning. कि खुद
Hmm.
से I have to, like, people pleasing stress or body image issues or this. So just, it's not easy. It's not like I said it and you heard it and you accepted it. It's a process. So yeah, and the third would also be to just prioritize your time, prioritize your workouts, prioritize
Hmm.
eating healthy, prioritize your meals. We always tell that 1 hour a day is only 4% of your day, and it's very easy to work out. But I know that it's not easy to work out. I know it's not easy to get out of the house or to take out the 1 hour to work out. I know. But being a fitness coach, this is my job to spread the awareness. If you start working out, you will notice incredible changes in your mental health. This I have also experienced personally, and so many of my members also. So
Hmm.
this is one thing. With fitness coach, I always tell to work out. So yeah, the third point is to work out. Even if it's not, I know it's difficult, but at least 2 to 3 times a week, though it's a compulsory. You need to work out.
ઓકે સો જે બી બહેનો જોઈ રહ્યા છે પ્લીઝ ગીવ એન ઇમ્પોર્ટન્સ ટુ સેલ્ફ કેર ઇટ્સ મચ નીડેડ અને
Much
એક
needed.
अच्छी અવેરનેસ થઈ રહી છે આજકાલ પીપલ આર ડુઈંગ ઇટ બટ હજી એને નેક્સ્ટ લેવલ પર લઈ જવાની જરૂરત છે ઓકે સો નાઉ વી આર ટોકિંગ મોસ્ટ કોમન હેલ્થ ઇશ્યુઝ એના અંદર ફર્સ્ટ એના એક વેરી કોમન એક છે કે વેટ ગેઇન આ તો
Yeah.
હેલ્થ ઇશ્યુઝ છે હવે વિમેન ની જયારે આપણે વાત કરી રહ્યા છે તો there are so many hormonal changes related to women because એ લોકોમાં થોડું વધારે હોય છે તો
Yes.
are these two related to each other like hormonal imbalance and weight gain.
Definitely. The thing is, when we talk about a lot of hormonal imbalances the ladies have, it is PCOS, it is PCOD, thyroid. These are the three most common, and every third or fourth person has PCOD. So it's very common. It's like when somebody comes up to me, tell me, "Ki I have PCOD or PCOS." I'm not even no longer surprised because I know it is so common. So the thing is कि all these are lifestyle factors. I've actually been reading about this since 2 months now. That's why I was confident enough to talk about it in the live.
Right.
So the thing is कि PCOD, PCOS, thyroid, these are lifestyle factors. Once you have any of this, you will notice that there is lot of weight gain. You will have other hormonal issues. You will find it difficult to conceive. Now, saglu થાય છે. And when you go to the doctor, especially for PCOS, the only thing most of the doctors, at least in Kuwait, the GPs, what they would do is they just give you tablets. Okay, so nothing. else, so I would say that lifestyle factors are the biggest. Now, if nobody can, if you have PCOD, PCOS, or thyroid, so nobody will be able to cure it within 2 months. Anyway, there's no cure.
Hmm.
It's just to manage it. So nobody will be able to cure it for in 2 3 months or even 1 year, I would say. So the
Right.
only solution is lifestyle management. So today, if you take the step and you step towards a healthier life, it could be just eating healthier, it could be going for walks, it could be working out. You will see that your kids, your next generation will be much healthier than you were. When we see our parents, so they are much more healthier than at least my generation, especially when we see our grandparents, because they had so much physical activity throughout the day. They were eating healthier, homemade meals. But in our generation, in our parents' generation, it has reduced. So, and weight gain is it's so common. It puts you under so much stress, like the first point that I mentioned. So this is also the thing. And actually, honestly, a lot of times I've seen that ladies, they complain about weight gain, but when you actually give a solution, you do this, they don't take it. Because I have also noticed that I post a lot of content. A lot of people ask me, I am 94 kgs, please help me to reduce. I am 90 kgs, please help me to reduce. But nobody can help you unless you help yourself. So instead of just going around and telling that I have to lose weight, take the step. I know ladies also who are working out regularly 3 to 4 times a week, who are eating healthy, no junk food, and still they are at 99 kgs, 94 kgs. So this is also because of hormonal thing. But your weight will increase. I know it's very difficult to accept it, but try not focusing on the weight. Your weight will eventually come down. Eventually, it could be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years also, more also. But try to just focus on eating healthy and working out. I know, a lot of people, they want to, like, they've coming to the gym, they're working out 3 times a week, and they're like, how can I lose 10 kgs in 1 month? Or aim thigh say. And it's so common. It's so common that it's very common. So this is also one thing that weight gain is, especially it's very common for ladies to increase the weight after they get married or after the age of 28, 29 also. So the only solution is lifestyle. And I would tell you, okay, go and eat healthy. But the problem is that even the food that we eat, even if you're eating like we're eating apples, we're eating oranges, we're eating vegetables, we're eating chicken, that is also not like the weight is being bought up. It has been so many chemicals have been used in growing. So that is one biggest factor. Even if you're eating healthy, but you cannot control everything around you. There are so many environmental factors that are going around and you cannot control it. So the only thing you can control is your own eating habits and physical activity habits. So if I go in deep in this topic, now there is so much to cover, but definitely I'm just going surface level right now, so every
Right.
common person can understand as well. So weight gain is
Hmm.
very common. Know that it happens with everybody. It happened with me also. It happens with everyone. But your weight will keep fluctuating. That's okay. Just focus on eating healthy and working out. This will help you for sure. Maybe not today, not tomorrow, not after 1 year, but you will see the results later on as well.
Okay. You said that it's a very deep subject, but as you are expert, so I will definitely would love you to say કે જે બે કન્સેપ્ટ છે એમાં બોડી ફેટ અને મસલ માસ કન્સેપ્ટ તો આ થોડું આપણે આને થોડું ટચ કરી લઈએ કે
Uh,
વેટ ગેઇન ના અંદર આ ઇશ્યુ છે આને સમજવાની
so
કોશિશ કરીએ.
yes, so again, I'll try to explain it in very simple terms. So, body fat percentage is actually a very nice topic, very interesting topic. Okay, most of the times when we say that we want to lose weight, since the whole topic is about weight right now, so we want to lose weight, but a lot of people, they go on bizarre, unhealthy, unhealthy diets to lose weight, and they I have like them weird. I've seen cabbage diet, I've seen raw diet, I've seen everything, and I've heard also of everything. So bizarre diet. So that is, you if you go on diet specifically to lose weight, okay. So if you go on diet, you will see that you lose weight very fast. But the weight that you have lost is not just okay, let me get back to this. So what is this? When you're trying to lose weight, your focus should be to lose fat in your body and not lose the muscle mass. So definitely everybody has fat and muscle in their body, right? So when we go on these bizarre diets, so you cannot control. Sometimes you lose weight, but you're losing muscle mass. So you should also have that awareness कि I want to lose fat from my body. Body fat percentage, when we even check our weight on the weighing scale, so we will see that okay, it is 60, I'm happy if I'm come down from 70. But you need to actually understand कि yes, ये 10 kg loss है तो was it fat loss? Was it muscle mass loss? Aim.
Right.
When women start working on also in the beginning without any guidance, they only go for running on the treadmill. There is
Okay.
no strength training, there is no mobility workout, there is no core workouts, nothing. So this is like body fat. The topic that I want to talk on is कि when you try to lose weight, keep your focus on body fat rather than blindly trying to lose weight. This actually only a proper coach can help you. कि you don't lose the fat, you don't lose the muscle from your body. You will
Hmm.
notice, sometimes, we see ladies, maybe see कि this lady is also 65 kgs and that lady is also 65 kgs, but both of them look very different. Even if they're the same height, that is because they have different muscle mass, they have different body fat percentage as well. So again, try to keep, like, women also have a range of body fat percentage. You should try to stick in this range. Men also have a range of body fat percentage. Women, 20 to 23 is pretty healthy. So try to stay in this body fat percentage. You get scales and everything to check your body fat. So I would suggest कि when you're trying to lose weight, just don't go on any bizarre diets and bizarre workouts like just cardio to lose weight. Try to lose it with proper guidance so you don't end up losing your muscle mass as well.
Okay. So you talked about some bizarre diets. So quickly, what food would you suggest for weight loss? Ideal, in general.
Ideal would be definitely your basic home food. Ghar ka khana is the best way to lose weight. Whatever, like, grandparents and all used to eat is actually healthy. Just try sticking to homemade healthy meals. Everybody has different appetites and different bodies. So I cannot say ki eat one or two rotis or whatever, but try to stick to eating homemade meals. Try to listen to your body कि when you're full, so don't go for the extra. If you're full. Try to stop eating from there. And always focus on portion control. I talk about this only on GoFit, that always talk about portion control. Even I eat out a lot of times. Like in Kuwait, that is the only thing we do. We go out for meals. So, but still you can maintain your weight by eating in portion control. So, diets, there is no specific diet, because if I tell, so something might suit you, something might not suit you also, depending on where you are from. If I tell, for example, broccoli is very healthy and avocados are healthy, they are, but it's not available in India.
Hmm.
So, and it's very expensive in India. So, if I tell that, you will not be able to follow it. So, it all comes down to usually तुम्हारे घरे बने चे, eat seasonal fruits. That is very important. And just try to listen to your body. Don't go on any diets that, give you very restrictive calorie diets or 1,200 calorie diets. Or if your budget is only going out of hand when you're trying to eat healthy, so, it's not going to be sustainable.
Right.
Right? So always focus on sustainable diet. Even after 10 years, even after 20 years also you'll be able to eat it. So personally, I also eat only homemade food. Definitely on weekends we eat outside, but only focus on homemade meals.
Okay. So that's good points we discussed. હવે જીવન એમને હેલ્થ ની વાત કરે છે કે લાઈક હાઉ હેલ્ધી a person is, તો એક સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ એમાં એક છે કે BMI, body mass
Yes,
index. So
yes.
what do you tell about this
Actually,
BMI?
BMI, we used to check in schools also and everywhere. So since I was younger, everybody's only talk about BMI. If your BMI is healthy, it falls in the range, it is okay. But BMI is not the correct way to judge your health. Like, I talked previously about muscle mass and body fat. So, for example, if you BMI માં શું થાય છે કે they take your height into consideration and your weight, and then they divide it. Then if you reach a certain number, if that number is higher, you are obese. That's a good, but it's very vague. What if you're 60 kgs, or what if you're 65 kgs, but if you have more muscle mass than fat? Then you don't, you cannot compare. If you cannot compare that with somebody who's also 65 kgs, but she has more fat than muscle mass. So again,
Right.
like, if you're trying to check how healthy you are, so always go into checking your body fat percentage. body scans Thai where they exactly tell you कि this much is your muscle mass, this much is your water weight, this much is your fat percentage and everything. So BMI is not a good way to check how healthy or unhealthy you are.
Okay, so that's completely different perspective.
Uh-huh.
Basically, mass and
Muscle
fat
mass and
ने
fat.
practice बोले.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
right.
yes.
Okay. So I guess we are done with the health topic. कोई भी कोई question है तो you can quickly drop your question in the question box. हमें तो content creation पर जाइए because Arwa Bin is pro at creating
No,
such
bro.
lovely content. हमने अभी calories day 4 of 14
Yes,
days.
yes, yes.
Please tell us
What's
more
that?
about this.
Yeah, about
Day 4 of
content creation. Actually, my when I started Instagram, no, it was like so long back. So time पे तो definitely there were not reels and anything, and we were just posting because we liked posting. Now that there's so much pressure to post good quality content and post regularly. But my aim as always has been कि even if I had 1,000 followers, I don't have many. Like even if I have 1,000 followers, my aim is कि all 1,000 I can provide valuable content. And I try to
right,
also center my content around common topics that people might be having questions. I always ask questions on my stories and all. So I always have tried ki, nothing out of the topic ki, randomly, like even I'm okay with even having 500 followers. I don't mind. But if 500 followers should be, well informed, well educated, well informed, well educated. And that's it. I my aim is to only provide valuable content. Definitely we have to add a bit of funny reels and everything here and there to keep up with the algorithm, but
yes,
that's it. I always have tried to just post valuable content, and that's why anybody ask any questions also on DM me, I try to like answer properly. I try to make a reel only out of it so I can.
right. So there is one question: rice or chapati? What helps in losing weight?
Both in portion control. I don't think if I tell you ki don't eat rice, so you will not eat rice from tomorrow at all for the rest of your life, right? Same for roti. So portion control. If you're an average Indian woman who's like 5'4" and with around the age of around the weight of 60 to 70, so I would suggest ki in lunch you have 1.5 roti, and in dinner you can also have like 2 servings of rice along with some salad. Always make sure कि तुम्हें roti rice जे भी खाता हो, but always try to eat some salad with it. Try to add protein. Actually, have a reel on roti versus rice. So whoever asked that question, please DM me. I will send you the reel.
Okay. What thing keeps her consistent about creating it? Creating content basically.
I I'm not very consistent. I sometimes post 3 times a week. I sometimes post just once a week. So it's all whenever I feel that I have a plan and everything in place, definitely. But it's just all about providing valuable information to all my followers, because I've been so grateful that I have really good engaging followers. Whatever polls I ask, they reply to it. Whatever questions I ask, they reply to it. And it's all very like I moved also to UK, so I got so many messages, all the best, and it's a very nice and supportive community that I've built around GoFit's page. So the consistency is only that I really like giving valuable information. So that's all, and I've now become so confident in front of the camera that I don't mind just posting a reel here and there.
So we have question from Rehan. How is your new life going on? How are you managing with change in diet? Interesting
Hi,
question.
Alhamdulillah. One second, I'll just read your question. How is you managing with change in diet? Actually, here there are a lot of things in UK. There are a lot of things that are much cheaper in Kuwait compared to like oats and everything. So my diet has actually been the same like whatever I used to eat in Kuwait, I'm still eating it here. The only difference is that definitely now I'm more in charge of whatever I eat. Well, in Kuwait, too, you are living with friends, you're living with family. Here, it's not as much. So I am more in charge of whatever I put in my plate. But it has been the same. There is no change, and I'm still eating roti rice for dinner, roti rice for lunch, same oats for dinner, oats for breakfast, everything.
So you are having less cheat days now.
No, no, cheat days are also same because me and my husband also we go out for dinners and all. But with friends and family, it's nothing like how in Kuwait we have vision only every day, some or the other. So, but here obviously it's not.
Okay. So now at the end, I have some these or that questions. So it
Okay.
would be a little fun. So what is more difficult, weight gain or weight loss?
Weight gain, I feel. Because you have to build muscle mass, it's very difficult.
Okay. But trust me, when you start gaining it much now, then you feel कि अरे यार सब फिर
Yes,
क्या?
yes,
I
yes,
am
yes.
facing this. I am
Yeah,
facing this.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite, like running or swimming?
Running. I
Running.
can
Okay.
run. Yeah, I love running.
Cardio or strength training?
I like strength training. Contrary to my
Okay.
previous answer, I like strength training.
Okay. Sticking to diet or cheat meal?
What? Sticking to diet or cheat meal? Uh, Maybe cheat meal once a week.
તો તમારા બધા
Twice a
જોઈ
week.
રહ્યા છે તમે બીજા લોકોને ઇન્સ્ટ્રક્શન્સ આપો છો એ લોકો બી.
Follow what
Okay.
I say. Don't follow what I do.
But they'll follow you, right? You follow cheat, so they will also go for cheat.
Yeah, it's like I told you, I'm okay with eating every day. If I eat pizza also on a weekday, it's not like, oh my god, I'm okay, I'm eating on portion only.
Okay. Working out alone or working out in groups?
I love working out in groups. Even here, when my virtual classes are going on, I try to work out with them because I love working out with people. The time goes by so fast.
એની વાઇબ્સ જ અલગ હોય છે.
Yes, definitely.
Right. Morning workouts or evening workouts?
Evening workouts. I am not a morning person, so evening for me.
Okay. Now last question. Kuwait or UK?
What? Sorry?
Kuwait or
Of
UK?
course, Kuwait. Kuwait is home.
Okay. We'll say Kuwaiti.
Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't. My line is cutting my network. Sorry, what did you
We'll
say?
say Kuwaiti.
1 second. Yes, sorry. What did you say?
I was saying we'll say Kuwaiti.
Yeah, they'll say Kuwaiti.
Okay, so that was a great informative live with Arvavin, and surely people would have taken some information also, and they enjoyed also. So I would like to say at the end कि हमें बेबी भी YouTube channel start किया है and we are working hard on it. Arvavin નું भी channel છે Go Fit with Arwa. I guess she puts lots of informative videos and maybe આ બધા lives YouTube પર નાખું છું. So please go and subscribe. Arvavin needs some followers to get this her first 1,000
Yes,
subscribers.
yes, yes.
So go and subscribe to our channels and thank you, Arvavin, for being there. It was a great
Again,
session.
my network. Yeah, actually, I'm getting a call. That's why the network goes. Yeah.
Okay, let's just end it and thank you for being there. Always you come up with some great topics and great information.
That's my mom. Thank you so much for inviting me for this live. I loved it.
Welcome. Okay, thank you, Ben.
Thank you.